Hey guys, it's Adam, and in today's video I want to talk about some realities. Realities of being a solo interior designer and the realities no one talks about. So I want to give you 6 realities here. Let me start with something that might surprise you today. Some of the most talented interior designers or decorators I've met, they really do struggle to make a living. And some designers whose work is honestly fairly average are fully booked and running thriving businesses. So what could be going on there? Well, after years of working in the industry, running my own design business, completing projects for clients, and now mentoring designers through my turnkey design success system, I've realized there are some real truths about this career that nobody really talks about. You know, Instagram shows the finished rooms, maybe a magazine feature the beautiful reveals, but it rarely shows the real mechanics of building a design career. So today I want to share 6 realities of being a solo interior designer running your own business. And if you're a designer or decorator trying to build a profitable design business, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also take my free design business clarity quiz. Link below, you can take it here, turnkeydesign.com/quiz. Now this quiz will help you understand exactly where you are in your design business and what you should be focusing on next if you've got some opportunities. And we all do. So all right, let's get into these realities. So reality number 1, your design talent is not what determines your success. And this is one of the biggest shocks in this industry, is that most people think success in interior design comes down to talent. You know, that if you've got incredible taste, if you can create beautiful spaces, if you've got a really strong aesthetic, that clients will naturally kind of find you. And that's not actually how the industry works. Some of the most talented designers I know struggle financially, as I've said. And meanwhile, as I also said, some fairly okay designers, they seem to run these extremely successful design businesses. So where is the disconnect there? And why is that the case? Because success in this business is driven by something else, and that is clarity. It is you stepping up as a leader. It is structure. And ultimately, it's in your confidence. So clients are not hiring you because you can select a beautiful fabric or kitchen and bath finishes. They're hiring you because they want someone who can guide them and move their project forward in a way that they trust. Design talent absolutely does matter, of course, but it's not the deciding factor in whether you build a successful career and a consistent career. Reality number 2, Instagram isn't really a client strategy. This one might ruffle a few feathers. I know there's some people that are in Instagram every day and they're getting clients. But I think it needs to be said for the most part that many designers believe they keep posting on Instagram beautiful photos, perfect captions, more hashtags, although I think we're moving away from that now. Eventually the clients will appear. But let me ask you this very honest question. How many paying clients have you actually received from a hashtag? Not from likes, not from comments, but actual paying clients. Most designers I speak to say the same thing. Instagram is where they show their work, sure, but it's not where most of their clients actually come from. You know, clients usually come from things like referrals from other clients we've worked with, meeting people at in-person events. That definitely works for me. Real conversations with people that you're in contact with, genuine introductions. And interior design is still a relationship business. It truly is. People are inviting you, us, into their homes, and they want to feel comfortable with you and they want to trust you. That connection usually happens when someone has met you through someone else, heard you maybe speak at an event, or been introduced to you, or experienced you personally in some way, directly. And Instagram can support that, but it's rarely the engine. The engine's getting in front of real people. So reality number 3, feast or famine is very real. So another thing designers often discover the hard way is the financial rhythm of this career. There can be periods where everything is happening, multiple projects, probably too many things going on, deliveries arriving, invoices being paid, and then suddenly, bam, things go quiet. There's no real new client inquiries recently. Maybe there's no new clients. And that's what people call feast or famine. And one of the reasons I sometimes tell designers something that surprises them. You don't necessarily have to rely on interior design as your only source of income. And some designers thrive when they have a part-time job. or another form of income in consulting, another revenue stream, because it removes enormous pressure. And this is the joy of not relying on interior design solely. When you're not desperate for the next client, you actually make better decisions and you price more confidently and you end up choosing better projects. And ironically, clients are more attracted to you. Reality number 4, clients aren't buying design, they're buying certainty. Here's another big insight. Clients aren't hiring you because they want a creative experience. They're hiring you because they don't want to make expensive mistakes. They are overwhelmed. They have too many choices. They have to make too many decisions. Too many things that can go wrong, and they do go wrong. And when they're paying you as a person coming in to help them, they want certainty. Someone who can say, this works, this doesn't or won't work. This is the direction we should take. When you realize this, everything changes. Your job is not to endlessly present options and be people pleasing all the time. Your job is to guide the client forward, to be a leader. And clients value that enormously, and that's why they hire you. So reality number 5, the designers who finish projects win. This is a huge secret in the design industry. Amazing that's a secret, but many projects never truly hit the finish line. Clients lose momentum. Designers get stuck in endless revisions. The room never quite gets styled properly. You hand over a kitchen design. Who knows if it ever gets implemented or changes dramatically. Then the project just quietly fades away. No photographs, no referrals. And the designers that are consistently styling rooms, finishing these projects, getting involved in implementation and getting their photos create enormous momentum, because finished work builds your credibility and credibility builds trust, and trust attracts better clients. It really does. So this is why I'm such a strong believer in offering a turnkey design process, because they allow you to bring the project all the way to completion. It's about you finishing projects with a process. And when you finish projects properly, everything changes. Reality number 6, you're designing your own career. Interior design isn't a traditional career path. There is no ladder, there's no promotions, there's no real clear roadmap sometimes, and you're essentially designing your own career. And you decide how visible you want to be and what clients you take and how you structure your process, how you price your services. Now, all of that can feel intimidating if you're not used to that, but it's also incredibly powerful because it means you're not limited by someone else's definition of success. You get to create a career that actually suits your life. So just some closing thoughts on this. I think being a solo interior designer can be an extraordinary career. You get to work with people in their homes. You get to shape how they live. You get to create spaces that genuinely improve someone's life, a family's life, a couple's life. But the designers who succeed in this industry understand the real mechanics of the business, as it's not about just offering the design. It's about the visibility, the leadership, and having really strong structure and the discipline to bring projects all the way to completion. Think about how you can manage your projects, get involved and make sure they get finished. So if you're a designer or a decorator watching this, hopefully you've had some insight and you're thinking about maybe some changes you could make and you're wondering where you currently stand in your design business. I actually created a free clarity quiz that'll help you figure out that in more detail. You can take it here. It's at turnkeyDesignSuccess.com/quiz. I'm putting the link below in the video. And if this video resonated with you, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, because I release new content every week about building a successful interior design business or decorating business on your own terms. So I just want to close as I do and help you to remember that you are not behind at this stage. You are building. And on that note, I'm going to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.